Hello dear friends, welcome to Side Academy for CS. In this video, we'll talk about conditional or selection statements. In the previous section, we talked about statements in depth. If you have not checked the video, link is in the description. You can watch it over there and I will keep the link in I button. You can check out the video over there. Now, in conditional statements, we will look on our first conditional statement, that is our if statement. But before moving to if statement, we will look on some terms that are related with conditional statements. Now, the game of conditional statement is all about this condition. That means we are imposing logic with the help of some conditions. And if the condition gets true, our block will get executed. That we have imposed some restrictions on some block. If the condition gets true, then that very block will be executed. Else, that block will not execute. Here in this video, we will not talk about else. We will go only for if, and in next video, we will talk about if and else separately. Now, if I take an example right here, I want to go from A, that's my source, to B, that's my destination. And clearly from A to B, there will be a distance. For example, there will be a distance gap. I have to cover up this distance. My condition is you cannot speed up above 10 meters per hour. That means what may be the circumstances, I have to maintain these 10 meters per hour, and this is my condition. So if this condition gets violated, I cannot go for the race further. Unless and until this condition is true, I will run up from A to B. Once at any point this condition gets false, I have to just left the race at that time. There's a condition. Now the same condition we are imposing in our program just to execute some of the block of code whenever the condition gets true. We will look on the if statement. Now in if statement, we say that we are imposing the condition on if. That means if this condition, if 10 meter per hour is true, I run. I can run. If this gets false, I cannot run. This is my condition. Now I will impose the same condition if block, or we can say in if conditional statement. Now if we see its syntax look like this. That means I have this if that's actually reserve a keyword. I pass a condition, or we can say I pass a restriction to it. Unless and until this condition is true, the code will get executed. Or we can say simply, if my speed is 10 meter per hour, or we can say less than 10 meter per hour, I can run. Once this condition gets false, it will take me here. Whatever the code we have written down right here will get executed. That means simply here will be left the race. For example, left the race. I have to left the race whenever the condition gets false. This was the theoretical perspective on our if statement. It's time to go for code, and we will do a program on if statement so that we will grab a clear grip on if statement. So let me open up the VS Code, and in VS Code I have already created a skeleton. That means I want to take input from user and I want to check out that very input. Is it even? Actually my task is to show the entire number is even or odd. Now what we'll do here, we'll simply say if num that a user want to enter from his keyboard, num mod 2 is equal 0. Now I say here with the help of mod I get a quotient. If the quotient is 0, I say that the number is even. I say here system dot print enter number is even. Alright, I will not say here else. I'll say, for example, we'll do an experiment right here. I say system dot out dot print not even. So I say here I impose a restriction, I impose a condition right here. I say that if this condition is true, give me the number is even. If the condition is not true, just print not even number. Now in next video we will talk about if else statement. I can use here else also, but I will not, because I have a clear video on that we will discuss on later. So if I save it and if I give it a go, let me check out whether it is working or not. Hopefully, okay, there are two errors I can say. One is this semicolon, another is this semicolon, because Python is changing the taste of coding. Okay, let me check out. Hopefully there will not be any inner error. Okay, it says me enter the number. I will say here 4. Okay, now number is even, number is not even. Okay, I don't want to print up this message because my code smells badly with the help of this code. Let me give it a go. If I say here 4, it says me number is even. If I once more run it, I will say here 5, it says me nothing, because the thing is I have not used the else so that it will give a message. So it was the tutorial on if conditional statement. If you enjoyed this video, give a like to this video and share with your friends, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel. We'll meet soon in next video with next level concepts. Thank you.